Hey, good looking. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, I put out content weekly centered around makeup brushes that aren't morphy, single eyeshadow tutorials, and sunscreen. So if you like that kind of content, subscribe to my channel, ring the notification bell, and I think that's about it. Let's get into it. Alright guys, this is going to finalize my series, my episode series of makeup setting sprays with SPF in them, and today we are going to be kind of doing a little doozies. I'm going to do 2 in 1, and we'll review 2 of these. So I'll do one face with the Pacifica and one face with the Kate Sommers. I have for you guys the Kate Somerville UncompliKated SPF 50 makeup setting spray, and in the other hand I have the Pacifica Set and Protect Matte Sheer Setting Mist in the other one. And these are both advertised, marketed as makeup setting sprays with SPF in them. They also both advertise soft focus or matte finish, so I thought they would go together very well. We can kind of see how well they do, and also kind of wrap up this series since we are heading into the fall months here in the United States. Let's start with, I'll give you guys the 411. I'm going to be going through my 5 categories as always. It's going to be SPF, the ingredients, the cost, the performance, and packaging. So let's start off with the SPF. Kate Somerville is SPF 50, and it is a chemical sunscreen. It does contain Oxybenzone in it, so guys, this one could potentially be a stinger. Smash that like button if you find this content useful. Pacifica Set and Protect Matte Sheer Mist is SPF 45. It is also chemical. I do want to say, yeah, that's it for the SPF. So let's go into ingredients. Ingredient wise, the Kate Somerville, sorry I'm looking over here guys, I do have my notes in front of me for both of them and they're kind of over here, so if I'm looking over here it's just because I'm giving you guys the real deets. This contains fragrance, they both contain fragrance, spoiler alert. This one is not considered Coral Reef approved because it does contain Oxybenzone, and it also contains our UVA filter, chemical UVA filter, Avobenzone. For Pacifica Set and Protect Matte Setting Spray, it does have a shaker ball in it as well. Its ingredients are vegan and cruelty free. It is Coral Reef approved. It does not contain any Oxybenzone or Octocrylene in there. It does contain fragrance, however. Alright, let's jump into the price point. To buy the Kate Somerville UncompliKated SPF 50 makeup setting spray, you would have to shell out $38, and you get 3.4 fluid ounces, leaving you with $11.18 per ounce. So it's a little bit of a little high there. The Pacifica Set and Protect costs $16 at Ulta, or you can go online to Pacifica's website as well and purchase it. It's 4 fluid ounces that you are getting, so you are paying $4 per ounce. I also want to add in there, if you are an avid Ulta shopper, oftentimes they have the $3.50 coupon. You can use it on just this item since it's $15 or more, bringing that total down to $12.50. So save yourself a little cash there, and then your price per ounce diminishes even further. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get into the performance. I've had my makeup on for a good 2.5, let's be realistic, maybe 3 hours now. It is time for some makeup setting spray. Generally speaking, I put makeup setting spray on as soon as I finish my makeup, or sometimes even after I get done with my base before other makeup. When we are talking about makeup setting sprays with SPF in them, it's a little different. You use this as your reapply. I guess I can use arm swatchy swatch. This one is an aerosol can, and this one, also having a shaker ball, is a non-aerosol can, it's a spritzer. Let's go ahead and do a little swatchy swatch of the Kate Somerville. So there's the Kate Somerville. It's a very soft focus. I mean, it used to be labeled matte, I believe, and now it is soft focus. So I think they do recognize that the chemical components of the sunscreen are just naturally a little bit oilier. I don't think this is anything we're going to get away with, but Pacifica, they tried it. They're going to give it to us in matte formula, and let's see how it swatches. I'm going to use my non-dominant arm to spritz. Okay, so the spritz is not as fine as I would hope. I don't know if you guys can see this. So this right here, you can see a little bit of spitting going on right there. So you probably don't get as good of an application as it does dry down semi-matte. It's as matte as I have seen it so far. Let's go ahead and get it on the face. On this side, I will be putting the Pacifica, and then on the other side, I'll go ahead and put the Kate Somerville. Okay, deal? Yeah, let's go with it. Smells like carrot juice. Okay, there it is. And there's the other side with no makeup setting spray at all. I don't know, soft focus. I would say at the very, very least it's soft focus. Let's see what Kate's got for us. Oh, this smells like an old lady's closet. If you guys haven't been able to tell by now, I'm not really a scents kind of person. I mean, I have my oil diffuser and I don't mind diffusing into the environment, but when it comes to fragrances on me, I really don't like it. This does have a natural fragrance, and it is scented with lavender oil, and this is scented with what is supposed to be natural perfumes. Smells just like carrot juice. That's what it smells like to me. This does smell like lavender / old lady's closet to me, so there you have that. Okay, there we go. So we've got the Pacifica and the Kate. Is that right? At first glance, I can't really tell which one I like better. I think if I had to guess, go with Pacifica. So, okay guys, that is it for the 2-hour check-in. I think I've said all I needed to say for this point. So let's go into the performance while I'm still here with my 2-hour check-in. Soft focus containing light diffusing silicone powders. That's what the Kate Somerville one. Kate Somerville, their makeup setting spray, boasts soft focus light diffusing silicone powders. I wasn't able to find exactly what that component was. However, the matte, the Pacifica Satin Protect, also has some silicone powders, and it is the third ingredient in its Silica Silylate. My understanding of this is they're kind of putting the powder and the sunscreen together. If you have a problem with that, or if you have a problem with any of these, you need to go fragrance free, for example, or etc., etc., go in. I'm going to go ahead and link in the eye and down below my makeup setting spray playlist, and go in and check. There's a couple of them that are unscented, I think. No, there's only one. But anyways, if you need to, you could possibly get the Avobenzone one, and then use your favorite setting powder and just set your face, because that's essentially what this is doing. It's just kind of a 2-in-1 step. There you have that. I will see you guys back for the final 4-hour check-in, how it lays on top of itself. Back in a snap. We are back, and this is the 4-hour check-in. So let me explain this, because I'm noticing that is a miss in some of my videos. So I do 2 hours with my sunscreen underneath my makeup, then I put my makeup on and I reapply, so you see the 2-hour mark, and now I'm at the 4-hour mark. So I actually get you through about 6 hours of high shine, high sun times. So let's go ahead and get some more of this setting spray on my face. So let's take a look at the Pacifica. Okay, and then here's the Kate Somerville. I have to say, this side here has a lot of creasing and this side does not. So I think we've got some setting spray recaps. Right, see that creasing right up in there? Yeah, and then right up in here, there is little to none, I would say. Pacifica is going to be on this side. So there's the Pacifica side, reapplied. Looks really good, doesn't it? I mean, I'm really satisfied with it, other than the creasing on the eye. I'm really satisfied with it. Other side. Let's hit it up with some Kate. Little Kate. She's so great. this one did a little spitting. Alright, there we have it. Here is the Kate Somerville side. And there's the Pacifica side. I think just looking at my face, you wouldn't necessarily be able to tell that one side had one setting spray and the other side had the other setting spray. However, I do feel that the eyeshadow creasing is due to this setting spray and the not chemicals, but the ingredients in the Pacifica causing some excess unnecessary creasing. So with that in mind, I would have to say the ultimate winner goes to Kate Somerville. Again, so I'm not really putting these two, against one another. I'm just seeing how they do performance-wise. So let's go over the packaging and then my recommendations, and we will be off and about. Packaging-wise, this is a non-aerosol can. It's a spritzer formula, and it is states on the side that this bottle is 100% recyclable, as well as the cap that goes on top of it. So this right here, I believe, is also recyclable. So this component right here, because it has the spring and it looks like there's a little bit of a gasket right there, that's probably not going to be recyclable. That one will have to go in the trash bin. But overall, about, 2/3 of the packaging, if not a little bit more, is recyclable. So that's excellent. Definitely exceeds my expectations. They seem to be fairly environmentally conscious as far as that goes. Kate Somerville, not recyclable. It is an aerosol can to my knowledge. There you have it. Not recyclable. Definitely does not meet my expectations. Definitely, definitely a no-go in my opinion. So if I had to recommend one, Kate Somerville is available on Amazon. I never said this in any of my previous videos, but I do want to go ahead and mention it now. I bought this and a few of the other spray sunscreens that I was going to feature on my channel on Amazon, and in the United States, some insurance companies have what's known as an HSA or an FSA, which is a healthcare savings account or a family savings account. So this was on the health savings account, so you can use money that is pre-tax to purchase this setting spray here. Why there's other sunscreens that you can't purchase is beyond me. But anyways, Kate Somerville is one that participates in the program, as well as Avobenzone. I know La Roche-Posay is a brand. Kula is also another brand. So just to give you an idea, when you go on Amazon, it will be about 3/4 of the way down in the description of the product. You'll see that it says HSA, FSA eligible. So that's how you'll know that you can actually use your card or your account to purchase sunscreens or makeup setting sprays, sunscreen reapplications. With that in mind, let's go ahead and give into some recommendations here. So I recommend this to somebody who, boy, this one's actually kind of hard to recommend because A, it is metal. I don't know that, and it's 3.4 fluid ounces. It's 96 grams, so I believe it's, how many mils? It has to be under 100 mils to be able to be travel friendly. I don't really consider this travel friendly because it is metal. It's pretty bulky, pretty heavy, and there's only 3 ounces in there, so I think there's other ones that I would personally recommend. But anybody who needs a setting spray that is either a soft focus or matte, somebody that's extremely oily or combination oily skin, this is going to be good alternative for. So recommendations for the Pacifica, I really like this one, and I would go so far as to say I will play around with some more eyeshadow primers and things of that nature to see if I can't get something that works really well with this particular setting spray, because although it smells like carrots, I can kind of look past that when choosing a makeup setting spray with SPF in it. It does give a very nice airbrushed look, and overall I'm dewy, satin dewy, definitely not like oil slick looking or anything like that. So I really highly recommend this to anybody who is oily or combination oily skin. And also anybody, this is not travel friendly, it's 118 mils, so this would not be travel friendly for you folks out there that like to travel. Take a look. I'm also going to, I forgot to mention this earlier, but I am going to post the ingredients down below in the D-bar. I'm not going to put them up on the screen because I don't know which way to move and all that good stuff, and I want you guys to be able to just kind of fine-tooth comb through that while you're watching this video. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!